and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Yeehaw! Today we're going to talk about 10 stretches every office worker should do daily.
Exactly. Now, Bob, this is something that even as a graduate PT, I could never really understand why someone sitting at a computer workstation or in an office sitting all day long could develop neck problems, shoulder problems, all these issues that really can stem into
Really painful sometimes.
Right, and they can lead to surgeries in the neck and whatnot. And as I got into studies and took some more education on this specific topic, I learned it very clearly. And the whole concept that really boils down to is muscle tightness and circulation, and the lack of circulation creating pain. So maybe I can do a little demonstration just so that the viewers can get a good understanding.
Right.
Of
Brad
what I'm
has a lot of
talking about.
experience with this. He actually implemented this stretching program at one of the facilities we're at. And how often a day would they do this?
Well, I got a couple of them actually. It was twice a day, and the idea was to do these stretches as a group, but not just once a day, but then do them on your own throughout the day.
So that's what we're going to recommend, is that you can do this every hour if you want.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, a lot of you won't be able to, but even if you can do components of it every hour.
Yeah. So if you're having problems with your neck, shoulder, arm pain, working at your computer workstation, pay attention because
even leg pain, because we're going to do leg
yeah,
stretches,
we're going to work with that too.
So, all
right.
This is Wilson, right?
Yeah, we got Wilson. Now, I want you to think about sitting at the computer or in just a seated position. You may have poor posture, which is going to make the muscles in your neck and shoulders work harder just to keep your head up and shoulders back and not hand on the mouse, etc. And when a muscle is contracted in a static state for posture, it's just contracting to hold your body steady. When there's not enough circulation, I shouldn't say enough, but the muscle's tight and does not allow blood to flow in when it stays tight for long periods of time. In order for a muscle to work properly, you need blood flow in to get nutrients, oxygen in, but you must have blood flow out, taking away the waste products. Lactic acid is one of the big things that needs to go out, along with some carbon dioxide that you breathe out. So just an example, we're going to look at one muscle. So we're going to look at Bob's bicep. Now he's got, you should have worn a shirt. So you served shirt today,
Yeah,
Bob.
I'll show you off my mashed potatoes. So.
Okay, go like this, Bob. Okay, so we're looking at this bicep is doing the vast majority of the work of holding this bowling ball up, which is about, I don't know,
12 pounds, I would say.
And how does it feel so far, Bob?
Feels fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's working.
Right, so this muscle is just like your neck muscles or your scalene muscles, which when your head is forward, they're working statically to maintain your head from going plop. So you got to see what you're doing. You're going to hold it up there. And also those scalene muscles have the blood flow that go into your arm go right through it. And if those muscles are statically tight all the time, it compromises blood flow to your arm, as well as the blood flow in and out of the muscle itself, the postural muscle. How's your bicep doing?
I was hoping Brad could speak a little faster.
You can see we've been doing this for less than a minute.
Right.
And his muscles in that static contraction, there's no blood flow going into it because it's so tight, and the blood flow going out, getting rid of the lactic acid is causing pain and burning, isn't it?
Right. We're there.
Yeah, so we want to stop.
Yeah.
So the same concept goes on up here when you're at the workstation. Your arms are up, your shoulders are tight. So we need some stretches to be done every 20 minutes to an hour at the most. And they're brief, simple to do, and it makes your life go easier. And people in management know that, or people that do this know that their workers are more productive because they have less pain, they're more comfortable
Exactly.
at the workstation.
You take a few minutes to do these stretches and you're actually going to get more productive. You think that you're more productive just sitting there focused on your screen or on your task.
Getting
you're
all
not.
tensed up. Yeah.
Well, let's start, Brad. Should I do the side view? Do you want to do this?
Sure.
Or do you want to do...
Well, my left side's my best side.
All right,
of the
you go
camera,
ahead and do
Bob.
side.
Okay.
10 stretches we got here.
Okay, let's go through them, Bob. They've been waiting patiently.
Okay, first one is we're going to do chin tucks.
All right. Now this is really good, just as a reminder for good posture while you're sitting there. And it does some real nice stretching. It can help headaches as well as that lower neck.
Then we'll go into neck extension, number 2.
Okay. And this is...
Going back.
If you ever heard anybody say that this is bad for your neck, it's not. It's good for your neck.
Go as far as it'll allow you.
Right.
If you hit a point where it hurts, just go to that point and back off.
Right.
Eventually, we'd like to see you going way back.
Right.
But initially you just want to go up to the point where it may be tight or
If
painful.
you only can go so far and it's tight, I bet you're working with neck pain because you have some tightness and you need to work out.
Okay, now we're going to go put the right ear to the shoulder.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh, boy, I heard you crack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got some cavitation going on. Can we go left and do the other side too,
Yeah,
Bob?
we can go left. And then if you want, you can do a slight stretch. Just take your fingertips and not too aggressive here, but a slight
Right.
stretch. Did we say good posture with these, Brad?
Yeah, that's
Always good posture.
I'm trying to present that right now, Bob. I hope I am.
Okay, now you can do either the hallelujah stretch or just a back stretch like this, where you're stretching the chest and he's kind of leaning over the chair. Yep.
Right. If you got a real high back chair, it won't work because you'll
Yeah.
bump into it. You need a lower back, about at the shoulder blade area.
But that works really good at working that mid back area
Right.
and relaxing that and releasing it.
Take a deep breath as you do these. Next, Bob.
Okay, rotating the wrists out like this. I love this one.
Yeah, this is a nice one.
This is
And
great
it's
for the forearm.
It is important that you go down with your wrists like this,
Down and then out.
rotate.
Yep.
Right. There you go. And a lot of these, you only need to do, 3 to 5 of them. You can go up to 10, but you're working 3 to 5 is going to be a lot better than none.
Then we're stretching the wrist into flexion. Oh, extension. I'm sorry. We got it. Don't bug me out there, therapist.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get feedback.
And you can
on
also
that.
go like this way, right?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, this is a little more aggressive. I kind of
Yeah.
like this. You can do this with your elbow bent
Grab
like
fingers
this.
or hand, right?
Right. Actually, I was taught to preferably not go on the fingertips, but more towards the base of the finger, so it's not so aggressive on those flexor tendons.
All right, then we're going to go ahead and do a standing where we do,
Ooh.
why don't you do it? Because
All right.
Lonnie's going to yell at me for standing up because I'm too tall.
Yeah, it
just
cuts
a
his head
standing
off.
back extension.
Oh, yeah, there we go. And you can put your thumbs in like this or hands like this, whatever feels comfortable for you. And don't tip over. Just do it gently and as tolerated. That feels good, Bob. I like that.
Yeah, this is a great one to do, especially for all the people who are sitting all day long.
Exactly.
All right, then we're going to do a hamstring stretch. We just bring your foot out like this and go ahead and stretch the leg up as high as you can.
Yep. If you want to pull your toes back this way, you're going to feel even some more stretch.
That's number 10 then. That's
Oh,
the heel cord
we
stretch.
don't want to jump ahead.
So, I mean,
Okay.
you could do both at the same time,
Sure.
really, couldn't you?
And you get a little nerve stretch possibly on that, too.
Right, exactly. So you can do both sides.
I'd do this foot, but I don't want to kick you,
Yeah,
Bob.
I appreciate that, Brad. So then, the other thing is you want to go ahead and get up and walk around as much as you can. Really
Right.
make excuses to get up and walk around because, again, you're going to be more productive in the end. So what we're going to do now, we did all these exercises. Now we're going to go ahead and do it in real time, Brad.
Sure, okay.
So
How many repetitions?
how many do you normally do?
Well, I like to do 5. Let's just do
Okay.
5 to start with. But when you get to the one that really helps that sore spot, do a little more with that one.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? Number 1, chin
Okay.
tucks. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, now neck extensions.
Oh, let me get back here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brad was showing a little variation there.
Right.
Okay. Right side bending.
Oh, I better go to the right.
Right. 3, 2, 3.
You mean correct,
a little
don't
4,
you?
4. A little stretch.
Oh, sure. A little extra
5.
there. Just the
Okay.
fingertip.
1. Going the other direction now. To the left.
Can you imagine 372 people in a
3,
big office building all doing this at
4,
once, Bob?
5. We're all together now.
Okay.
All right. Hallelujah stretch.
All right.
Or I'll just do this, the chest stretch.
They can go like
Yeah.
this.
Whole place. Hallelujah.
I like to go like this. I usually don't say the hallelujah. That's a Bob thing.
Yeah.
you know.
That's my
But that's,
world.
Whatever trips your trigger.
Okay. Was that 5?
Oh yeah, I did
All
5
right.
and a half.
Wrists up, down, out.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now into extension, wrist
Right.
extension. 1, 2.
Let me count like we did in Aikido,
3.
Bob, when I
What's
was
that?
doing that. We'll get it on the next one. Ready for the other
5.
hand?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
What is that?
That's why you used to count in Aikido. It's a martial art. It was always interesting.
Standing
The
back
masters.
extension.
All right. Enough of that.
1, 2,
There you go.
4, 5. Okay, hamstring stretch. 1. I don't know, do you actually repeat those or you just hold it?
I think this is what works good for the person, the individual.
Okay.
But a lot of people like to hold. I like to repeat. You're probably not going to do
the
both
calf
legs
stretch too
at
right
once.
away. Yeah.
We were talking at the same time.
I know.
Same time. We're not supposed to do that. We just had a comment on.
Did you? Shut up. Okay. All right, folks. Remember, we can fix just about anything.
Except for that broken heart, but we're working on it.
Yeah, we're almost there.
And by the way, we did all those in just a little over 2 minutes, about
That's
2 minutes
right.
and 5 seconds.
So, thanks for watching.
Take care.